Hello, Ruben Hunter here. I'm speaking to you from St Albans in England. St Albans is just outside London, that's where I work. I'm the assistant pastor in an independent evangelical church there. Well, I'm speaking to you from here because I want to invite you to the college fall retreat, 13th to the 15th of November this year. That's only next month, so you better get your skates on. I'm looking forward to seeing you. We're going to be teaching the book of Hosea, considering what God has to say to us from that book. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I was born and brought up in Northern Ireland. That's why I've got this accent. It is an accent, I know, that's what I'm stuck with. But I was brought up there. I was brought up in a very loving but a non-Christian home. I didn't come to understand the gospel until I was in my early 20s, when a friend of mine, who had been someone that I used to run around with, had become a Christian himself, and he started to talk to me about Jesus Christ. Sometime after meeting him and questioning him and talking to him about the gospel, talking to him about the things of Christ, he invited me to his church, and I came along and I heard the good news about Jesus. I was convinced that I was a sinner, but I didn't really understand what it meant to follow Jesus, or what it meant that Jesus had died in my place. So I was confused for a while. But by God's grace, I was led to a church that taught the Bible. I was led to some Christians that introduced me to the Bible itself, and someone bought me a Bible and I began to read it, and I came to understand that not only was I a sinner, but that there was hope for someone like me, and that in the gospel I could be saved. And I put my faith in Jesus Christ in my early 20s, when I was around 23, 24. That's nearly 12, 13 years ago now. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. In 2002 I moved to London, and I began a course here, a Bible teaching course in London, where I worked at a church part-time, and I did the Bible training course as well. At the end of the 2 years of that course, I moved to Washington DC, in your own great country of the United States, and that's where I met Professor Flynn Cratty. What an exciting time that was. There was this fresh-faced college student who'd come down and landed into Capitol Hill Baptist Church, and here I was, an old guy coming over from England, and we got together and got on like a house on fire. Flynn introduced me to all kinds of wonderful American things, from basketball in the car park, you call it a parking lot, right? From basketball in the parking lot, to Chick-fil-A, to Baja Fresh, all kinds of wonderful things as we studied together. I say we studied together. Flynn did all the reading, he did all the studying, and I took his ideas and wrote them down in my own paper and got the marks for them. That's just the way it worked. At the end of my time there, I came back to England, I got married, and I went to seminary, that's what you call it, theological college, for 3 years over here. And during that time, my wife Louisa and I have had 2 children. We've got little Sophie, she's nearly 3, and our little brother Alex is nearly 1. He'll be 1 next week. Sophie's birthday will be during the weekend that I am with you. Now that's how much I want to be over there visiting you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. So make sure you get the date in your diary, 13th to the 15th of November, the College Fall Retreat, and we're going to be looking together at the great book of Hosea, and thinking about the theme, the way of God with his wayward wife. I look forward to seeing you then.